On December the 31st, China informed the World Health Organization of 41 cases of pneumonia of unknown cause. Chinese scientists reported that they saw no evidence the virus transmitted through humans, but cases started to be reported outside of China. 6 days later, China announced it can transmit between humans, and the virus had spread to Korea, Japan, Thailand, Singapore, and the US. With 830 confirmed cases and 25 deaths, Wuhan and other cities are put into lockdown, but not before around 5 million people are able to leave the region without being screened. By January 30th, all provinces of China had cases. The world watched as cases grew in China, and then by the 15th of February there were cases in 28 countries. The World Health Organization declared a public health emergency of international concern, but a lot of Western countries still didn't take things seriously. By February 26th, Italy's cases had jumped to 470. Despite the mounting cases, officials seemed more concerned about the image of the country. The leader of the Democratic Party even posted on Instagram saying, "Our economy is stronger than fear. We go out to drink an aperitif, a coffee, or eat a pizza," encouraging Italians not to change behaviour. 9 days later, he tests positive for the disease, and Italy's cases stand at 5,883. Over in the UK, we sat at 209 cases. The chief medical officer set our risk at moderate, despite the fact that when little action had been taken in Italy, it only took a week before 200 became 2,000. The government's initial plans were criticised heavily. An appearance on This Morning gave a good indication of where the Prime Minister sat.
And one of the theories is that, perhaps you could sort of take it on the chin, take it all in one go and allow the disease, as it were, to move through the population.
As the days progressed and cases grew, the message did become more serious.
As things stand, I'm afraid it bears repeating that the best thing we can all do is wash our hands for 20 seconds with soap and water. We are considering the question of banning major public events such as sporting fixtures. And from tomorrow, if you have coronavirus symptoms, however mild, either a new continuous cough or a high temperature, then you should stay at home for at least 7 days. We need people to start working from home where they possibly can. And you should avoid pubs, clubs, theatres, and other such social venues. We are collectively telling cafes, pubs, bars, and restaurants to close. From this evening, I must give the British people a very simple instruction. You must stay at home. Because the critical thing we must do to stop the disease spreading between households.
A report from the University of Southampton revealed that if China had acted 3 weeks earlier, the spread of the virus would have been reduced by 95%. And experts believe lockdowns were only necessary in Hubei province because they covered up that the scale of the problem was beyond their control for too long. If Western countries had followed advice on social distancing, contact tracing and early testing, like South Korea, who started developing tests from the first infection, we'd be looking at very different numbers today.